Well, hello. Hello, everybody. I saw Top Hat Cat and Red Shark both in the chat a minute ago. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. I actually took some time to make sure everything was set up properly beforehand, which is not something I normally do before a stream. So, hopefully, things will go smoothly today. Loud and clear. Great. Perfect. Hope everybody's doing well today. I don't know if those of you that may not be familiar with weather in the south part of the United States, but we're at this point where it's 50 degrees in the morning and 85 by 11 o'clock, which is cooler than it has been. You know, it's not 100 degrees, but when it's jumping 35 or 40 degrees over the course of 3 hours, that's kind of rough. So I've got some nice hot coffee with some local harvested honey in it and some hazelnut. Hopefully my voice will not give out on me. I'm actually feeling fairly okay right now. Sinuses are a little better actually, so hopefully that continues. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm glad to see all of you in the chat, all two of you. If you are, I'm going to go ahead and say now, if you're watching this on a recording, I'm glad you're watching it on a recording, but you should turn on the notifications so you know when I go live, and come talk to me live too. I like having people in the chat talking to me. It's a little less lonely that way. I like letting people out of the basement to come talk to me. So, you know. Yeah, it is weird weather. But that's just how it goes. I tried something different. I didn't even say anything about it. I wanted to have like some background music when I'm just up here talking. I figured that'd probably be a good thing to do. So I used some of my favorite. I got a playlist of my favorite like royalty free music playing. Hopefully it's not too loud. Which I have a link to the guy that makes all of the music I use. By the way, it's in the description. He's like some guy from like Norway or something that does a bunch of royalty free music that I like. So you should check that out sometime. But yeah, that's what I've done today. Had a long day at work. I'm tired, but I'm excited to get started on this last class trial of Danganronpa. Excited to see where that goes. So I'm probably just gonna Norway does make good, like whatever is those what is those countries called, like Sweden and Norway, like is it like Nordic, is it what I don't know what that is classified as, but yeah, they always make great metal music, always. So I love that. Hopefully, you know, now that I've started streaming on YouTube, which I like, Scandinavian. Okay, yeah, I like streaming on YouTube, but this chat box doesn't always update regularly. I may need to mess around with that at some point. It's not as quick as Twitch was, at least on OBS. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a pop out window at some point. Anyway. Yeah, that's the plan for today. I think I'm ready to just go ahead and jump into the game. So let me swap my screen. Actually, let me make sure it swaps to the proper screen first. So I did not do that because oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right. And let me unmute this too. There we go. See, I was a little more prepared today. I actually went and made sure everything was set up right. All right, let's see. On the very last trial, supposedly, I don't know how true that is, but we're gonna find out. I guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto. I know who that is.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? I guess we're just gonna see what happens. So yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, I'm gonna adjust my lighting for a second. Jeez. Byakuya. All right, I forgot. Like the Monokuma has done something. Everybody is mad at Makoto for some reason. I wonder what that reason is. They arrived one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina, not talking. Hero's not talking. What's going on? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
You called for me and so I appear! Genocide!
Okay.
Oh, I'm on fire!
All right, she's already thirsty. Strong silent master is so wonderful. Oh my lord.
Yes!
Now listen, everything would be just fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil. What? But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, it can be boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Huh. Wow, she's that. Oh, nope, now we're getting annoying Toko back. No human language can describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy Gus faces, I see.
Well now.
Well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
The final class trial is going to be slathered in pitch black despair, climaximum sorrow.
that's fine.
You're right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know. No, you're not.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I don't believe that. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious dribble. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
So don't try and run away. That's what I say to everyone that follows me. You can't try to run away, because once you follow me, you're stuck with me forever. You get stuck down there. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. You think so? With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Still got nothing to say, huh? Nobody made eye contact. Nobody said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator.
Hey,
They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
however,
But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
But you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial. You're right, I'm ready.
so,
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. You know what I need to, I just had a great idea. I'm playing this on my new big monitor now. So what I should do is I should use the pop-out chat over here. Yeah, because Danganronpa, it's not actually Like, it doesn't have high enough resolution to be on my, to play properly on my big monitor. Yeah, so I can have the chat and this on the same thing. There we go. That'll work, right? Maybe. I should readjust this though. Hold on, we're doing some live adjusting. It's fine, and it keeps freaking trying to go back to the thing. Okay, I'll move that there. And well, hold on, I need to change something. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let me make sure that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Wait, no, I need the window be. Yeah, what do you know? I still had to do some on the fly adjustments, but that's fine. There we go. And then Kyoko was aboard the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body. So if I put my followers in the basement, what I do with the mutuals, yes, you do get the VIP part of the basement. You actually get to go where I keep some of the guns, so you can appreciate how pretty they are. So yeah, that you do get a little bit of VIP treatment, actually. So yeah, you should be happy about that. There's always room in the friendship basement. Always room. And finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper it fell. This is starting to sound a little inappropriate. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. And all sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. I wonder if this is going to be the actual last trial, or if it's going to, pull another switcheroo on me, Because we've had that happen before. It's an elevator. Yes, it's an elevator. I know. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? It's just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate. If you say so. It's the long-awaited last stage. The always exciting final boss battle. And I'm going to sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat. Ah, so the seat was for you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's begin. Yes, we will save. If it's the final one, I'm probably going to die at some point. So let's review all this stuff just to refresh my memory. File number 5. All right, that's the victim. Yeah. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. It had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Places to check. Let's see, where do we... Right, yeah. Unlocked rooms. Headmaster's room, biolab, Monokuma door. I remember all that. Monokuma control room, I remember that. The tart was from the biolab. Mukuro Ikusawa's profile. Okay. Ultimate Despair, remember that? Oh, the hidden room present, right. Kyoko's dad. There's a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster. And it looks like he has a cracked skull. Photo of Kyoko. Special E-handbook. Locker notebook, right. Locker pocket rule. Book. Biolab. Yeah. Group photo. Yeah, the group photo, yeah. Genocide Jack's memory. We've seen that while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, their individual memories are separate. Kyoko's account. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. On the creepy interview DVD, I remember that. Okay. Memory refreshed. Set skills. Do I have any new skills? I don't remember. I could have unlocked so many freaking skills. I just didn't. I wasn't sure how. Look at this. There's so many. Okay. Finish preparations. Let's do it.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
Of course you have.
So listen up! If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win!
Okay.
But if you can't, then I win!
Okay.
And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
Are you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Is it? What is that considered? If you like, he's just gonna. I don't believe it. If he loses, he's not gonna do it.
Yep, sure will.
I don't believe you in the slightest.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
I don't believe
Never
this
mind all
stupid
that.
bear at all.
I just have one question for you.
Oh, what's the question?
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person?
Ah, that is a good question.
Don't bother. I already know the answer.
Do you now?
You're all the mastermind, aren't you? You're all out to get me.
What?
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
Man, he has made everybody super paranoid, huh? Oh, we're getting right into it right away. Okay. Group photo. Places to check headmaster. Oh, okay. I guess we'll have to see how this works out.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have
Well, news to
evidence,
me.
so I know I'm right.
What's your evidence?
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it.
Oh, Lord.
I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
Oh, jeez. This is ridiculous.
Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense.
Of course
How
it
could
doesn't.
the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
All three of them think everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt this is a trap Monokuma sets. He set it up so we would suspect each other and have something that proves it.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have
Let's
evidence,
see.
so I know I'm right.
Would it be this
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me.
Group
I'm
photo,
sure
maybe?
of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence
I've already
to
forgotten the
present.
controls. Concentration, fast forward. Control is fast forward.
Evidence that proves every... What? This doesn't make any... How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Oh, shoot. I skipped it.
You guys have all been... I have evidence!
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves every...
What?
Wait,
This doesn't make
any sense.
How can the three of us each have that kind of...
Ah, I guess right.
What's wrong?
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different.
Oh, is it?
With the picture you have, I'm in it.
Everybody got a group photo that they're not in. Okay, that's... Okay, I see how it is.
But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Oh, they all got different group photos. Okay. Well, so if everyone lost their memories, probably like photos that they took. And so, I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense to me, anyway. I figured as much. In which
Hero,
case...
you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
This one too, it's just like I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
No, it's obvious that you all lost your memories, and that's a picture you took.
But you're in my picture.
Exactly.
You're the ones trying to trick me.
Oh, Lord.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Yes, obviously.
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. That person is the ones who got the photos.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it.
That's very obvious.
So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
Mm-hmm.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
Okay, yeah, so he's not in this photo.
In
Okay,
other
I
words,
noticed something.
Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
I just noticed something. In every one of those photos, Junko's face was hidden in every single one of those photos. Like I don't know if that's significant, but her face was missing in every one of those photos. Like it was obscured somehow.
And when we each saw her picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
And yes, I noticed that because I was looking for her because she's supposedly the crazy chick, and so naturally I looked for her. She is sus. Junko is sus. What if she's not actually dead?
Out, huh?
What if she's not actually dead? Freaking Hellworld, he had told me that there was some kind of secret involving her, like early on, but he didn't want to spoil anything. Which, I mean, I guess maybe that kind of spoils it because that leads me to believe she's not actually dead. What if she's behind this? Because she's supposed to be like a psycho, right? Maybe? Like that's the only thing I knew about this game when I started playing it was that Junko's the psycho. That's all I knew.
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
It does feel weird that she died too soon. Very weird. You know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma trying to confuse us. Yes, that is a good point. Very good point. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's pictures. What is it? What's digging at me?
Listen, can I see everyone's group photo one more time? It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each one of them one more time. Byakuya's picture. Hina's picture. Hiro's picture. And my, I caught it. He's talking about her face being missing. Like, okay, yeah. That's got to be it. I caught it. I caught it. There's something strange about all of them. Something I can't quite pin down. Something. Oh, come on. If I caught it immediately.
Can you just
Come on, you're not
forget
that
about the
dumb.
photo already?
You're not that dumb of an anime protagonist. Come on.
Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
How do you know it's fake?
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
Everybody lost their memory. That's the only explanation.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yes, there is way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that.
Exactly, your memory is gone.
So it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
But you know, can we really be so sure?
Huh?
Don't get me wrong. I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Hangman's Gambits. Amnesia. That's my guess. Because an A. And everyone forgot their memory. What? There we go. That was easy.
Now I understand.
I may not can read, but I can spell.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense. As if. You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult type story?
You're literally like an occult type dude. What the heck?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural they wouldn't believe it. But no matter how much they refuse, if that's the absolute truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. Let's see, the interview DVD, that's probably, yeah, I think that's my go-to for this.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory.
You don't
Ever
know
since I
that?
got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
So the idea that we all lost our memories.
It's totally stupid, obviously.
We gonna have to see. There must be more evidence in those pictures that we lost our memory. Okay, so
You're saying we all got spontaneous.
Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, I haven't. Ever since I got to this, I remember everything that's happened.
No, it's wrong.
this is suspiciously easy so far.
Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
Why does your mind go straight to that?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean
I mean all of us, including you.
you lie? I never did any kind of interview.
You're gonna watch it happen.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
That you lost your memory.
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember.
It kind of is, though.
You expect me to believe all this? That I lost my memory somehow?
Why is that so hard to believe?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
Okay, he's being surprisingly cooperative.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here.
It's not that uncommon.
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
From as someone who was very interested in psychology when I was in high school, memory loss is not that uncommon. Like, obviously, like, a lot of memory loss like this is, but like blocking out a traumatic event or something crazy like that, that is not uncommon. It happens. Like, why do you think you can't remember being a kid? Because, like, being born and crap is super traumatic. Like that's like the worst trauma most people will ever go through in their entire lives, is being born. Because, like, you're getting, like, squeezed out of your mother, you know. It's kind of gross when you really think about it. So yeah, no, it's very possible. The fact that they're so unbelieving is kind of annoying to me.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
A really creepy one.
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
You'd be wrong.
Actually, we all said we could.
There's some kind of like apocalypse happening outside of the school or something. That's the only way I could imagine they decided to do that.
Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
I just want to say, this coffee is super good. The outside of the school looks like Fallout. Probably, like, we can't see outside. It's probably like freaking nuclear wasteland out there or something crazy. Oh, this coffee is really good. Putting like local natural honey in your coffee is like the best thing to do, for real. It's so good. And honey is really good for you.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
It's always funny when people in anime do that. They're like, what? It's so cartoony.
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
You like coffee to match your soul, so you like it broken and cold? Is that what you're saying?
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
I drink my coffee either like with nothing in it or really sweet. I have to have one of the two extremes. And if I'm gonna drink it like just straight black, it has to be like really good quality coffee. Because I don't drink coffee to wake up. Like I've got ADHD. Like my brain don't work like that. I just drink coffee because I like the way it tastes. Bitter.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
I have a feeling it's his fault.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
You remember that creepy, like big creepy machine that was in like what the laboratory or something? I wonder if that has to do something with it.
Oopsie. You figured that part out too, huh?
Yeah.
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
That is true.
How could someone just steal our memories?
I wonder if Genocide Jill still has some memories left over. Like if you know, because their memories are separate. I didn't even think of that about that until now.
How? Come. That hardly matters right now.
I bet that's true.
If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains?
That would be kind of creepy if you did that. Some lobotomy crap.
Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
It looks like they were in the school for quite a while before they lost their memories, so I wonder how long they were actually there.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost. There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original
You
motive.
mean the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does.
Oh, well, like the freaking videos we got at the beginning of the trial, beginning of the game.
But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So, the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, that's what we need to expose. Control room, her profile, or the master's e-handbook. Alright.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything.
Mm-hmm.
That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Probably.
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly.
Hmm.
You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here.
I mean, why would they
Mastermind
be?
is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
I'm positive they're somewhere in this school. Otherwise, there's no way that they could have controlled that machine.
So
The
who did
Monokuma
it?
control room.
Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Yes.
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does...
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds
Minds always lurk off in the background, right?
Okay. I'm thinking it's either Toko or
So who
Hina.
did it?
Whoever did it is the same. That much I'm...
When you is the mastermind.
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is a million.
yeah. There we go.
No, that's wrong. There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
Of course we did.
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma.
And Hina even controlled him for a second.
The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
Is it though?
What?
Or has the mastermind been hiding?
Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here?
Okay, but now that I think about it, like, there's been times when Monokuma appeared and everybody was present. So there's no way they could have been controlling him.
It's not me! I'm not the mastermind!
Well, we know that. You're too dumb for it.
Well, it's not me.
You're also kind of too dumb for it.
I blame Makoto.
Oh, my lord.
What? Why me?
Cuz it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Okay, Monokuma is in the freaking room right now. So someone has to be in the control room right now. Like, come on.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
No! Alter Ego saved him.
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Oh, my lord.
Wait! What are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Look at you being reasonable for once.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
Not enough.
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
A lot.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Yeah, true that.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
You would be incorrect, ma'am.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Yes. Mukuro's actual cause of death must have been the other wounds.
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. A bunch of wounds all over the body. Okay. What if that body isn't really Mukuro? What if it was Junko's body? Because Junko got, like, stabbed all to hell when she tried to kill Monokuma, right? Like, she just got, like, impaled by a bunch of spikes. So, either like, the body is Junko's, or the Junko we knew wasn't the real one. Like, maybe it was a fake Junko. And the mastermind... I don't know. My wheels are turning here, but I don't think everything's catching on just yet. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago.
At least. That doesn't mean it was a few days ago.
So they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
Mm-hmm.
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
That makes a lot of sense. So which of these guys is Danganronpa? I don't actually know what Danganronpa means. I assume it's a Japanese word, but that's none of, like, the guys. Also, I like your name, the Purple Marine. As you know, I'm all about the Purple Gang. So, I like that. But yeah, no, that's the name of the game. I don't actually know what it means, though.
that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense.
You can kill someone and then hide the body and then stage like a murder later. Obviously. Like, have you never watched a cop TV show?
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
You don't know that.
Huh? How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
Where is Mr. Dangan? Okay. Also, can we talk about how Toko is suddenly like getting all flustered for Kyoka? That it's just because she stopped her. Like this girl. Both of her personalities have issues. Oh my lord.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
She's so one personality is a masochist, the other personality is a sadist, but also still kind of a masochist. If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying it in the first place? All right, what's our options this time? This I'm still saying this has been deceptively easy so far. I'm a little okay. Group photo, interview DVD, profile. Oh, okay, let's read it.
This is the ultimate soldier.
Mm-hmm.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So when you think about it, obviously she got all those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
You didn't deny me this time, Wimsey. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry.
Law and
there wasn't
Order,
anything cute about it.
Danganronpa. Yeah, anime Law and Order, Amogus, thing. No, those wounds didn't come from the battlefield. One look at what was written about her, and that should become clear. Okay, so I've got to use her profile.
This is the ultimate soldier.
Okay. Yeah.
She must have been in 100 different battles.
Uh-huh.
So when you think about it, obviously
This was hard to hit, so this must be the right answer.
those wounds in battle.
What? Come on. Hit the thing. Ah, missed.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Hit it. Yeah, there we go.
No, it's wrong.
So many gameplay mechanics crammed into one game.
Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much.
Ah.
Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
That's what you call a good soldier right there. Don't ever get hurt. Like,
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing.
you are so messed up.
Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
Okay.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school.
She is very messed up. You should see her other personality. She has a split personality. The other personality I like better because she's like a legit like psychopath. You know, that's kind of my thing. But yeah, you should see the other personality, like actual serial killer.
In which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
And homegirl knows what she's doing when it comes to dead bodies.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
Okay, yeah, that looks like a bunch of freaking stab wounds. So Mukuro was actually Junko or vice versa or something. That's what it's looking like, because that's how Junko got taken out. And then her face was all like obscured, and every single Junko has something to do with this.
But if that's what killed her,
I'm sure of it.
then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
Yes.
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
I wonder how long they've actually been at the, like, how long this game has been going on. Because Juko died pretty quick. I was kind of disappointed.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant.
Mm-hmm.
If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her.
That's a very good point, actually.
So who was it that attacked you?
That's a good question. The identity of the one who attacked me, I can't think of anyone else. It's got to be the
I
mastermind.
got it! The one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me.
So Mukuro is actually Junko, or Junko is actually Mukuro, and the true mastermind used her dead body as a decoy to throw everyone off. Is that what happened? Because they were trying to get rid of Kyoko in the last trial. They were trying to get her killed.
But I was wrong. It wasn't her at all. It was the mastermind.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
All right, what do you gotta say, you stupid
Let's
teddy
start
bear?
off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
So
You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think.
I don't trust anything comes out your mouth.
Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
Perhaps. No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see their face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenrir tattoo. Combining that to the masked attacker, it should be obvious. What do we got? Monokuma file number 5. That's our only option. Okay. Let me see. Can I?
You never saw their face, right?
Yeah, Monokuma file number 5. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Which one went completely through the body? Okay, so that's just has something to do with. Okay.
So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba.
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh?
hand?
And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe the right foot. Or perhaps the left foot. Or could it be the hips?
Her most noticeable feature, the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. That tattoo is in a certain easy to spot area. It was on her right hand. So do I just have to...
Saw their face, so you can't have. I'm telling you now, you're wrong. There's another part of the attack.
Oh? And is it the right
Yes.
or the left
Oh.
hand?
Maybe not. You wound me, Makoto. You're worse. You cut as deep as any blade, you know. Okay. Let me think about this. Maybe I have to. Do I have to use maybe the recall thing? How is it? Let me look at the controls. Focus, concentration. No. Fast forward. No. Weak spots. No. Blah, blah, blah. Quick select. Flashback. Target a weak spot, then hold down the button. Okay. Okay, so I need to use the flashback. That's the only thing I can think of. So where do I need to use it? Should I use it on the hand? Or should I use it on something else? You know what? Yeah, let me use it on. I'm gonna use it on the hand. What he's saying. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna absorb where he's talking about the hand. And
You
let me use
never
it
saw
somewhere.
their face, so you can't have. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro
Should I-
Ikusaba.
You're
Oh.
wrong.
Oh,
There's
I
another
got an
part of
idea. I
it.
got an idea.
Oh? Is it the
Right or the and
Yes. So we've got to
maybe
fast
or
forward again.
perhaps, or could it be the hip?
Okay.
you
Okay.
never saw their face, so you can't have any idea who it. I'm telling you now. It,
Ah.
No.
Yes.
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo.
She also had freaking fake nails. That bear is thick,
But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked
thick and evil.
and there was
Oh.
no such tattoo.
Oh yeah, you can see the hand. Okay.
So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
yeah, well, okay, you got me. I guess it wasn't her, but that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, someone else, right?
No, it was totally you.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah, we were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Right. The bear had stopped moving. It's because the mastermind had left to go attack homeboy. Whatever his name is, Makoto. The mastermind left to go attack him, and then Kyoko freaking chased him off, and that's why the bear wasn't moving and they were tearing him apart.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you. But what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Ha, sure.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Huh?
Oh, she's got
Show
something.
me what?
What do you think? I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything. Oh, something's about to happen. Oh, she's gonna show us her hands. Kyoko was removing her gloves.
Your hands!
Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned skin.
Awful, isn't it? It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. Are you not going to give us a close-up of the messed up hands? You can tell they're obviously, they're pretty messed
My
up though.
scars should suffice as proof.
That's true. There was no scars
Makoto,
under my hands.
Did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
No.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours.
Oh well.
Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
We're gonna hurt your body and your soul when you die. I hope you die.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah, girl, she's tough as nails.
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But not corner just yet. Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
I don't think it was in secret. I'm starting to think it
After
was
she died,
Junko.
Who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
Absolutely not.
If she was, she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Right, there's a freaking morgue with the body refrigerators.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else that the body could have been stored. The biolab.
I got it! Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Precisely.
That's right. It's actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried from the biolab to the garden. There's something that made its way from the biolab to the garden. It was the tarp. Yeah.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says biolab.
Ah, congrats, you could read.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Because he's the protagonist.
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
Perfect for transporting bodies.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the coat on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess.
Ah, the bear's sweating.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Most likely.
You talking about unmasking the mastermind?
Hell yeah.
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
I'll stop being a little shithead.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency of the biolab. Could you be
Hey,
talking
by the
about...
way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
Ah, why are you being so annoying?
What one thing?
What do you think? I'm talking about your family.
Ah, you son of a bitch. What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message.
Right, yeah, so there's
So
definitely
what
some
do
kind of
you
apocalypse or something
Are
happening.
you sure your family's still okay?
Why does that matter right now? You're just trying to shake him up.
Why are you bringing that up now?
Because he's trying to make you freak out, bruh.
Your mom, your dad, Your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family?
I want to punt that freaking bear.
Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Bro, just chill out. You get out of here, you can figure out all that out.
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Thank you. Yeah, I need to calm down. Yes, you do. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. I can read sometimes. The inconsistency has to be the one area where the numbers just don't match up. The moment of truth. Oh, isn't it one of these? Oh no, oh no.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Oh wait, hold on. I remember how to do this. Chippo, yep, Chippo thing. Okay. Right mouse button. Okay, lock on, attack, left mouse button, yeah. Okay, reload is tab key. Beaver time. Will not be required to reload. Okay, okay. Cannot say that time out loud on stream because reasons. Okay, okay.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! 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 What? What do you want?
Final strike.
I'm
Biolab
not
secret.
listening!
Oh, nope. Lights. Shoot.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible!
Okay, 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 okay. Which one is it?
I'm not
The
listening!
lights.
This should prove it.
Okay. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got it.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
Okay.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
I don't actually remember.
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue.
Mm-hmm. Right, and there's the light if there's a body inside.
A giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Uh-huh.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
Yeah, I know, you're kind of dumb. 9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights should be on is 10?
I got it!
Okay.
10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why? That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's the key to solving this mystery. Saika died first. Junko was second. Yeah. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, she got all jabbed up. Just like, yeah, that body had to be Junko's body. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. He got turned into butter, though. Taka was sixth. Heat for me was seventh. Celeste was eighth. Sakura was ninth. And victim number 10 was Mukuro. So 10 people in all.
10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious.
I'm telling you that the body was actually Junko. That's got to be it.
But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
We're saying one got reused.
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
They reused a
If
body.
they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies.
Junko's body got reused to stage a murder.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for it to make sense? Only 9 murders took place. It's untrue. Okay, whatever. Okay.
Shoot!
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, I've only got half heart left. Okay. Oh, the same person was killed twice. What?
What
Okay.
about if the same person was killed twice?
That's not the way I would put it, but, you know.
Twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far. But one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
You could just say, like, the body was used, like... that's just such a weird way to word it, or whatever.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. But still,
Yeah, okay, so...
something like that.
I just think, like... Junko got killed when she tried to attack Monokuma. So that's technically... yeah. Me murdering my neighbor and murdering... like, okay. Yeah. Alright, but yeah, no, okay. So, why did my freaking chat not update? That's so annoying.
Could easily have
okay.
happened. No, it is what happened.
Okay, so this is what I think happened. So Junko was technically murdered by the mastermind because she tried to attack Monokuma and then she got all impaled and shit, right? Like that's the only explanation. So when they set the body up, I mean, there's technically still the murderer. It's just like the body was reused, right? Hold on, I need to. That's so weird. YouTube chat is just not working for some reason. Except like on my little mini screen. That's really weird. Anyway, let's continue. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
So I'll try to keep up with the chat if I can. You know what? Maybe I'll just pull it up on. Why is YouTube acting like this? Like, I was told that YouTube is actually better for streaming now, which I believe because Twitch does kind of suck. But why is it gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, hey, Tomias. You're just quiet. Okay, yeah, so it is working. Okay then. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Let's continue. I think it was the Purple Marine. I saw your chat pop up on my mini screen, but then it wasn't in the actual chat. I have no idea.
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
Yep, it was Junko. It's Junko.
That's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
Susan Shadowband you. I believe it, actually. Honestly. That wouldn't surprise me.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on!
Yes!
Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
It's Junko. I know it. I know it.
Nothing's gonna become obvious because Kyoko's totally delusional.
No, she's like the smartest one here. Monokuma file number 5. So, do I need to use the file, or wonder if I need to use thing again?
Someone else that Mukuro was killed as. Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko
No.
Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mondo Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu, whatever? Or maybe Sakura Ogami? No, no, no. There's no way anyone was murdered twice.
Okay, I think I need to use the flashback thing. Mukuro died from wounds she had all over her body. Wasn't there someone else who suffered the same sort of injury? Yes! It was Junko.
Who is this someone else that was it? Sayaka Maizono?
No.
Junko?
Yes.
Huh?
So, gotta keep that.
Leon Chihiro Mondo Kiyotaki Fumi Yama Celestia Lu, or maybe Sakura Oga. No, no, no. There's no way. Was
Haha!
No, that's wrong. Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
Not just similar, it was the same.
What do you mean?
Yeah, she got jabbed like 30
remember what
times.
happened to her?
Also, that was like one of the fan service frames that didn't actually show anything. As you can see, there's just a dark spot up there, unfortunately.
She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered,
Then the similarities match?
Yes.
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those two bodies are actually one and the same.
so let me see if I have this straight.
I think she was also the only one that got killed by like attacking the mastermind, by attacking Monokuma too, so.
Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
What if Mukuro was posing as Junko? That's also a
It all
possibility.
matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then, what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9. Which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And it's gotta be... Is it Mukuro? Is she still alive? Or was Mukuro posing as Junko? That would explain Junko was actually alive because she's supposed to be the psycho, right? Right? That's the whole reason I started playing this game, because she's supposed to be a psycho. So like Mukuro was posing as Junko, and Junko was did they swap places?
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
No, I'm pretty sure. I think Mukuro is actually dead. I think, yeah, the body was actually Mukuro. What, she was pretending to be Junko? Maybe?
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be.
That doesn't explain the tattoo.
Total silence? Then I must be right, aren't I?
I don't think so. Mukuro alive? This is the most intense game of Among Us you've ever seen. It is quite intense, isn't it? This is like the last trial. Also, hi Willow, glad you're here. The one that's still alive is Mukuro. I don't think so. I don't think so. But can we really believe that? No, we cannot. There's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba is still alive. Alright, what's my options here? Fatal injury, file number 5, and her profile. I'm guessing it's her profile. It was you.
The body we found.
I don't know, you're not a character in this game.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
I don't think so.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
No, there's no way. For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible? I think it's her profile.
Found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No, it had to have been because of the... Okay, I got it. I only have one heart left.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
Yes.
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that course.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. Junko. There's only one person it could be. Junko. Let's see. Junko Inoshima.
Here's my answer.
That's gotta be it.
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
So, okay, so now you've been cooperative this whole time for once, and now you decide to get on my nerves. Really?
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
That's
if
true.
Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade.
I mean, that's possible.
But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it, I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for her pulse, like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I did check, absolutely, and I can say for
She
sure.
was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
But I don't think it was Junko. Like, it wasn't her. That is the only explanation.
The idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
No, I don't think it's wrong. There's something here. Something here. Yeah, BMI specs.
Then you're withdrawing your previous statement?
No. I hate that
I
laugh.
know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud.
No, it was not.
Too bad, too bad.
You're too happy about this.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Oh?
So I've never... Is Persona a game or is it a show? I've heard of Persona, but I've never watched and or played it. So I don't actually... Oh, it's both. Okay. Because this is apparently both. I never played it. What kind of game is it? Is it any good? Like I don't know anything about it.
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
Of course not. He's the protagonist. Huh?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
JRPG, huh? This stream is not set to Persona 4. It shouldn't be. What? You're gonna make me want to check that now. You're making me paranoid. Wait, can I even set the game I'm playing on YouTube? I don't actually know that. I set it to Danganronpa, right? Can I? Don't gaslight me. I'm an idiot. Okay.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
But it's the same person, right? Like the same body is both of those supposed deaths.
Then both of them are dead, right? There can't be any kind of survivor story.
Persona 4 is available on Steam. Persona 5. Well, I mean, if I'm gonna play Persona, shouldn't I play like the first one? Right? Oh, all are coming to Game Pass. Okay. Well, all of the Danganronpa are on Game Pass now too. So that's part of why I started playing this.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
Persona games are their own thing. Wait, so like you don't have to play them in order? Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. If they're all their own thing. How could Junko have survived? I checked her. She was dead. I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely. Maybe she used some sort of trick. Persona 5 is really good. Okay. Oh, another Hangman's thing. Replace? Is that what that says? Yeah, replace. See, I can spell. I can spell sometimes. Where's the L? There we go. Give me an A. I need an A. Give me the right letter. There you go. Another E. Yeah, and then a D. Give me the right letter. There you go. Character's taking 10 minutes to realize what I was. Yeah, I know. I'm doing so good. I'm a straight up freaking anime detective today.
What if she switched places with someone else?
Like I'm doing really good on this trial. Like I've had my good moments and I've had my really bad moments, and this is a good moment. This was someone told me this was like this was like some kind of supposed to be some kind of gimmicky game, right? That's why there's so many freaking gameplay elements crammed into it. But it's been fun figuring all this stuff out. It makes me feel smart sometimes.
Switch places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place. Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
I'm glad you've been having a good time watching this, Willow. I have been having fun with it. Like, it's been a lot of fun. Persona 5 Royal, the expansion takes 120 hours a game. What? What? Jeez. What? The glasses guys. I mean, these are probably like actors that do like anime dubs, I'm sure. So, I definitely recognize like Hima's voice as someone that's been in anime. So, I'm sure it's similar people.
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
All I know about Persona is that I do really like jazz
Right when
music.
she was about to die?
120 is average?
Ninja replacement technique?
120 hours just average to beat the game. What? Is it like an actual RPG, or is it like this where it's a visual novel type thing? Because if it's an RPG, that makes more sense. But if it feels like this with all the reading and everything, there's no way. There's no way. Absolutely not. No, no way. I like RPGs. Like I played like all the Mass Effect games. I play them like every couple years or so. Maybe every year, every 2 years, I'll play through all like the original Mass Effect games. But even then, that's like less than 100 hours if you've already played it before anyway. And that's like I do like top tier, like best possible run when I play Mass Effect. Part visual novel and part gameplay. Okay. Wait, you clear dungeons based on what chapter with a set time? I hate time limits. I hate time limits so much. Well, this just sounded like a nightmare game for me. I hate time limits. Okay. All right. Now that I've actually stopped for a second. I've been streaming for like an hour and a half. I'm gonna take a quick break. Because I need to step away, like stretch and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna be right back in like a minute or less. A minute or less. Don't go anywhere. You better stay right where you are. Okay, see, I told you to be super fast. Super fast. I am so fast. I move like a freaking ninja on my way to the bathroom. All right. Listen. I see you demand content, but I'm back here. I'm back. I'm making content. We got it. We're gonna do it. Let's go.
Good point. There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
If you already left, how are you talking? How are you typing? You can't get away from me. You can't get away from me. Once you're in the friendship basement, there's no way out. You're stuck. And I will keep you there forever. Always. You're always locked in the friendship basement. You'll be with me forever. I need to get some toggles where I can do like a proper yandere face. I kind of have an idea on how to do that, but I should get one of those stream decks. That would be super nice. Maybe when I get paid again, if I have some extra money, I should see if I can get one for cheap. There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how they could have switched. They switched at the beginning, obviously. Maybe they were in league together.
They had switched places from the very beginning.
There are channels that speedrun Persona 5, and they have their records at about 20 hours. That's where they skip every dialogue option. Oh, so it's a lot of talking and reading. Okay. Jeez. Like, well, I think AG has been playing through one of the Fate games like on stream occasionally. He's been playing through it for like a year. It's been taking him forever. I don't know if he streamed it again recently, but yeah. The game's about 50-50 dialogue / gameplay. Okay, so it's like Mass Effect, but anime.
What? From the beginning?
What if they were in it together
Yes,
and
from
like
the moment we first met.
Mukuro got betrayed or something?
If that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right?
Obviously.
After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met
Was not actually Junko, which should explain a lot of things.
was actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
I don't think maybe Mukuro wasn't actually the mastermind, or she was part of it but got betrayed. Like, that's the only thing I can think of.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko,
Mm-hmm.
and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
And like in the photos, Junko's face was obscured.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
Unless it was makeup.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that.
Yeah.
If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished.
You know, women can do all kinds of crazy stuff with makeup. Like, I've seen them look like a completely different person underneath all of that. Or like there's chicks that do like the cosplays, and they do the crazy amounts like it's like movie makeup and stuff. Like, it's wild. You can literally like, make your face look like a completely different shape and all that just with some color on it. It's crazy. That's why I have trust
there
issues.
were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body. They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro. So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
He's not saying anything. Has the mastermind left?
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
And she got betrayed.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
Because it was a group.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
What? That's... I mean, I guess? That's kind of... I mean, sure. Wait, what? How is fear... Yep, I'm not even gonna worry about it.
And why haven't you been saying anything?
You don't think that's... I know, I don't think that's how it works. But... I don't know.
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? Go ahead. Tell me when I ever did anything like that. When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it. But he can just try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter, because I've already figured it out. He tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. First time was during our latest investigation. Okay, Monokuma file, maybe? Places to check. No, it's not gonna be one of those. Not the control room. No. The tarp, no. Profile. No present, no. I don't see. Oh, group photo. Yeah, okay, yeah. Her face is missing in these group photos, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. What matters now is presenting the right evidence. It has to do with what Monokuma tried to get.
Shoot!
What? It's the photo, right? Huh? That's gotta be it. What? Okay, let me look again. The first time was during the latest investigation. Interview. We didn't get to see the whole thing. Maybe that's it.
I got it!
Okay, yep, there we go.
While I was in the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off. Which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like he broke out of service. Oh yeah, he stopped me from seeing the whole thing. It just so happened to break just now. Now, then, when, doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
Mm-hmm.
Then that whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Junko's identity. Mastermind tried to cover up one other piece of evidence. I gotta reveal it. Okay, it's gotta be the photo. The moment of truth. Oh, I gotta do another one of these? Great. Great, fantastic.
Punishment is waiting for you. Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible.
Okay. The group photo.
This should prove it.
Aha! I'm so smart.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we'd gotten. In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an unusual circumstance.
Hey, Metal. See, I figured out what was wrong with the photos at the very beginning. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. It took them 2 hours to figure out what I figured out within like 10 minutes.
What's so unusual about them?
The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. Junko's face is obscured. She's turned around in that one. She's turned around in that one. This one, dude's arm is in front of her face. Junko's face.
I got it!
Anyway, how you
Junko's
doing, Metal?
face.
I'm glad you're here. I don't know what time it is in Brazil time, but I know it's pretty late for you. So thanks for stopping by.
The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko.
I'm sure it is kind of late, but still, glad you're here, Metal. Hope you don't have anything important to do tomorrow if you're up so late. But I actually have to go to work tomorrow, but hopefully we won't be up all night trying to finish this trial.
Which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko...
Don't gaslight me. Don't gaslight. There better not be 3 more trials. I've been playing this game for a long time.
is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
What the hell does Xanadu mean?
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything, right now.
All right. Oh, I gotta do a freaking. Oh, I gotta do this again. Okay. Right. Everybody shows up. There is Junko. I guess this is at the very beginning, right? We'll come back to that. Unless is there a thing about them swapping? Like oh we didn't go okay we didn't go. Yeah. So that they swapped. Okay. That's when Mukuro got. She got betrayed by Junko. That's my guess because they were working together. I'm sure. Okay. Someone came. They're getting her body. Okay, so that's a duplicate, I guess. Let's see. That's into. Yep, she goes into the freezer. Wait, no, hold on. No. Why would that? No. Oh man. Okay. Let's go back to that one. Person, yeah, gets the knife. They're trying to attack homeboy. Oh jeez. Okay, I guess put the knife there. Yep, they about to attack homeboy, and that's when Kyoko shows up. It's one of these two. So we're just gonna guess. We're just gonna guess. That's fine. It's one of those two. Or Because Kyoko chased her out. Person takes off the mask and puts it on Junko's body. Right. Okay. Then we find the body. Crazy girl tries to take it off. Body goes boom. Uh-huh. And then goes back in the freezer? Maybe? This is also kind of hard because I have to read it like backwards because she's Japanese. Shoot. Use that to transport the body? Is that it? Oh, hold on. I gotta fix this camera. There we go. That's my best guess.
What happened? We met the ultimate fashionista, Junko and Oshima, right after we all arrived here. But that wasn't the real Junko.
Got that one right.
The girl we saw before us was actually the 16th student who had taken Junko's place. And that girl's name was Mukuro Ikusaba.
Mm-hmm. She ended up
But
getting
it
got.
wasn't long before she died at the hands of Monokuma. In other words, the mastermind, Junko and Oshima.
Okay, yeah. Junko has been the bad guy all along. That's crazy. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so that's not it. Okay. What goes here then? Shoot. I think that goes there, so alright.
The killer is
Okay.
you!
Okay, okay. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Her body was kept in a biolab, which had been converted into a morgue, until Junko decided to put her body to use. Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden. She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who'd proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Because we accidentally killed Kyoko and got like the wrong ending at one point.
Meanwhile, she wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
I gotta swap them, I guess. Oops. Yep. Yes, it's hard when I'm reading backwards because Japanese people. It mixes things around. Okay. I think I've got it. I'm pretty sure I've got it. Alright. They swapped. Blah, blah, blah. Use the body. Where the knife? Knife. So, see, okay, so that one needs to go here. Because homegirl showed up and rescued. I don't read manga, I can't read. So, yeah. They get chased out, I guess. So they use the body. Put the mask on the body. Okay. We found the body's been jabbed. Crazy girl tries to take the mask off. Explosion. Body's all burnt up. That's gotta be it.
Here's exactly what happened.
This gotta be it. We got it this time. We got it this time, boys.
We met the ultimate fashion, but that what?
Let's get back to where we were.
The girl we
Come on.
that. But it wasn't long. June.
We've already seen this. Come on, let's go. What's supposed to fast? Is there a fast forward for this? No, there isn't.
Her body.
Setting up the
Junko dragged the
crime.
body out of the body. Meanwhile,
All right, then she tried to jab homeboy. And
so
Kyoko
she
comes
put
to
on
the
a
rescue.
mask and then attacked him.
There we go.
After making sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask, she left the room. Then she put the same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Mom goes off. I still can't believe she survived that.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence. She needed to hide the body's true identity. She had to make sure we didn't find out it was actually the same person we'd met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder. And the one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma. The real Junko Enoshima.
We got her, boys.
That's the
We
whole
got her.
story behind this incident. Well, what do you have to say to that?
You ain't got shit to say.
What? Are you broken again?
She's running. She's running.
Can't get out of this, so don't even try.
She's got to be running. Like, nobody's controlling the bear. She's trying to run. That's got to be it.
It's time you finally revealed yourself.
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
She's running. She's not controlling the bear anymore.
Over.
Oh, wait. No, maybe she is.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
I guess not.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
The game's just going to keep going, isn't it? There she is. So there's the real crazy that I've been looking for this whole time. I finally found her.
We have been waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear. If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
What the hell?
We've even drawn up the deed already. We will grant you honor, status, in some of our home cooking.
Are you talking like a plural?
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks.
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
What? This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free. Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
She's kind of creepy right now, isn't she?
Your face.
Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face? People have told me I'm cuter than 100 chihuahuas combined.
Okay, I don't actually think chihuahuas are cute. Just saying. They're kind of ugly and annoying.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely before I got to the school. First day or before? No? Okay.
Shoot!
Okay, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Before arriving at school.
I got it!
Okay.
That's right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover. And you were on it.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory. I guess that's why you've made it this far.
The hell is that? What language is that? 12 Oz. Good morning. I'm sorry, I don't recognize that language. But good morning to you. I also can't see my chat super well. So I don't know what that language is. Anyway, good morning. I guess it's morning wherever you are.
So I was right. Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, okay. Are you talking about all my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and all back with like computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real. Nope, you're just being lied to.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That explains why she didn't quite seem the same, because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
See you later, Tomias. Thanks for stopping by, buddy.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even if they're twins.
Were they twins? Is that what she's saying?
Twins!
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
Ah, okay. They were twins.
The
That makes a lot of
sister,
sense.
tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute. That was...
Me! Junko fucking Enoshima!
Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. This is a lot better.
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the ultimate despair!
Yeah, okay. Now,
Whoa.
I'm...
She's a totally different person now.
She's a lot hotter now.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
Okay,
But if you're twins, why do you have different last names?
that's a good question.
Oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit? Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over? Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
All right, then.
But if she was your twin, that means you killed your own sister?
Because she's a psycho. She's a psycho. Like, I knew she was a psycho. I didn't know, like, this would be how it came out.
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. Ha! As if.
Well, I suppose I'd better explain.
What the hell? So, okay, so should she just, like, constantly switch personalities? Is that her thing?
For my plan to work, someone had to be able to control the killing game from behind the scenes.
That's weird. That's weird.
The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone, things like that. But after looking at the situation, I determined it would be impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties.
This is
Because
so weird.
naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family,
What?
leaving me behind to run off and join some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously rank, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Damn. That's not a nice thing to say about your sibling.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines.
That's cold.
Being the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away. Which is precisely why I killed her, to meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
Jeez.
I've never been a stickler for following a plan to the letter, you know?
Okay, so I'm guessing this is gonna be a regular thing. That's a little strange. That's a little weird.
If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit and decided to use Mukuro to make a little point.
Like, so is she just like actual like true psycho, like has no emotions and shit, and so she's just, yes, she is weird. She's very weird. I don't know. Like, she must be like one of those people that like doesn't have any emotions and shit, right? So like she's playing characters. Is that what it is? Like, this some psychological stuff.
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal.
Yep. Also, Top Hat Cat, that recent chat of yours also is not showing up in the. Okay, I think I need to go and adjust some of my settings in the YouTube chat box, because it's showing up on my screen, like you can see it on like me, you know, but not in the like actual chat history. That's weird.
Just as I suspected.
You get shadow banned, I guess, but not on my screen. MF's one a crazy bitch until she cooks their dog for his breakfast. I mean, you're not wrong. Also, you also got a shadow banned, so I can't actually, I can't see your name, whoever signed that. Sorry. But yeah.
When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody else.
She does look surprised. This wasn't supposed to. Why me? Okay, yeah. She wasn't expected to get got.
So, you figured it out?
Jeez, that creepy face, that cutie face is kind of creeping me out, honestly. Like, okay.
Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
Jeez.
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
Because she's a psychopath, duh.
What?
They don't care.
I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary. We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all.
Okay.
When I was born, I cried tears of total despair. So that's why for us, it's not a big deal whether we die or kill.
I don't know. Mukuro didn't seem like she wanted to get killed, honestly.
We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret.
So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Yep. Apparently
That's
so.
not true at all.
Okay. She's changed again.
We were twins. How could I not be sad?
Why you have mushrooms on your head now?
That's why it gets me so
excited.
Oh no.
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair. You can't help but put a super in front of it. It's like super, 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 super despair. No, more than that. Super, 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 super despair.
Okay.
It just feels so good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Lots of things, Hero. Lots of things.
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own sister, and only as an example to someone else, she must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness.
And like, you enjoy that?
I'm so jealous of her. Super jealous.
Jeez.
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person. You're some kind of abnormality.
Well, yeah, that's
Turning
pretty
your
clear.
own despair into some kind of fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Yeah.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
Well, you know, the crazier in the head, the crazier in the bed, so.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What do you mean
What
had?
did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that
Oh,
part
she's
out
freaking
yet?
Monokuma again?
Man, you guys are so slow.
Jeez. This is, I
You
hate
haven't
this.
even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away.
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer. So how about the next one?
I just know she's got freaking Monokuma, like, in her hair.
Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating.
That is kind of important.
Damn straight. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries. And then we'll have our victory.
I can't wait.
All right.
Can't you just
then
go
let's
back to, like,
get
the
straight
manic
to the point.
personality?
What memories did you steal from us?
I like the manic personality a lot better.
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean I got it. It must have something to do with our entrance exams.
No fair! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before. All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma told us, the memories that were stolen from us, what they must be related to. The motives.
I got it! You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all.
Nope, she's
Wow.
back to being boring again.
I would hope you wouldn't forget something so important. It was stupid of me to even ask. I apologize from the bottom of my heart for my bad manners. So then, let me ask you another question.
This personality is kind of unsettling too, honestly.
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Let's see. Gave us those DVDs. My DVD was footage of my family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So for the first murder, the motive we were given was human connections?
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connections.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it. Remember those DVDs I gave you guys? Each video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships.
Mm-hmm. Which, how did you know that?
For example, your friends. For example, your family.
Okay, that was backwards, but okay.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results. It was to motivate your desire to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay!
No, not
Time
this
for
one.
The next question!
The cutesy personality creeps me out more than any of the other ones.
So, what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was... That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. I mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme of that time was the past?
I got it!
Okay.
It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was... embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
Yeah. I remember
So,
that.
how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The theme for the third murder. The reason Celeste turned to murder was she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. She had some very interesting aspirations. So that time the motive for murder was greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
I like this personality, I'm not gonna lie. I wish she would stay in this one. Like, I like this personality. Like, just stick to this one, please.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
There's gotta be a reason.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was, what was it made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. So the theme of the motive in this case was blackmail? No. Hey, what you call blackmail? I call doing business. Seriously, you just don't get it. Okay. That's not,
Shoot.
okay. So not blackmail. Come on. It's either betrayal or secrets. Secrets. No, okay, nope, okay, come on, okay. Well, there's only one option left. Listen, we're just gonna pretend I've still been doing good.
I got it.
I've still been doing good at
In
this.
her case,
I've only died
betrayal.
once.
Precisely. You see,
Ah, I don't like this personality. It's all gloomy. Go back to being manic.
once
It's
I
hotter.
revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Sure.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
I suppose that's true in a way.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Yeah, but like, most people don't want to commit murder. Like, if that was true, then there would be a lot less people than well, like 8 billion or whatever.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Yeah, I was just wondering the same thing, Byakuya. Good call.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
Okay, I don't mind this personality too much, though. Like, the hot librarian type, is that, I guess that what this is? You know?
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
Oh shit, did something like really bad happen and that's why the memories are gone?
Of course that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
I want to know what's going on like outside the school.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
There's gotta be something like really bad happen like in the outside world.
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
Well,
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Why are you doing the... Ugh, I hate the bear. I hate the bear.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
Something like that.
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
Because like a nuclear war or something crazy happened. That's what it... That's why.
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Yeti slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint. Huh?
All right.
Really? Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing.
What if like the outside world is like all radioactive? That's why it's all boarded up and everything, like with the freaking like metal panels and stuff.
I'd like for you to see.
Oh, okay,
the
okay.
outside world.
All right, all right, we're getting something. We're getting something. The outside world. Let's see.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
All right, what happened? What happened? I want to know.
Did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You want to see what's out there?
Yes.
I want to see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world
Come on,
beyond
let's go.
the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth, boys. It's the moment of truth. What? What? It's off the freaking bear? Oh. What? 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 What is going on? Why is everybody in Monokuma masks? Why is the... I know! What is going on? Bro! What is this? Bear world. What is going on?
The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
Planet of the Bears? What does this mean?
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense.
What am I looking at?
Is there some kind of like zombie virus that made everybody into bears?
This is a scene from a movie. something, right?
I don't think it is.
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
You should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? The whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you.
So if we can recover the memories, they'll know. I guess we'll figure out what happened.
If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
We gotta have some flashbacks.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die.
Oh, lovely. At least you're back to the personality I like.
I don't remember. Ain't a fucking excuse no more. Because now it's time for the final class trial.
What? I've been in it the whole time. Oh Lord. I had a feeling it's gonna take forever. It's fine. It's fine. Genocide Jack's. Genocide Jack's memory. She probably has memory of what happened because the memory split.
Remember or die.
That's got to be
What
it.
the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
That's a very good question.
Nobody can remember anything.
Maybe. Aha!
No, that's wrong.
Come on, Genocide, you'll help us out here. You crazy sucker.
Actually, she might remember.
Who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
All right, we're gonna have two crazy chicks in the room. That is a dream come true for me.
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Okay,
What do you
okay.
say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Exactly.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Now you have a problem with it? Just show her some blood or something.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Oh, yeah, okay. He says something, she does it immediately.
Da 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 da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
Ah, this is my favorite side of you.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet ya.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh my Lord.
That's enough. Just look at the stupid screen.
Aye, aye. Roger, you got it, Captain.
Planet of the Bears. That is really creepy. Like, what is up with everybody wearing the masks? You know, don't you?
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does.
Yep.
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier?
I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know.
You're not really that quiet.
Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
No, nobody does. That's the point.
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
I mean, what'd that tongue do?
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening.
9/11 too? Jeez. You're terrible.
But it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Yes, that's been established. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event. What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
What happened?
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it.
Really?
I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
What?
Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Are we gonna get like some actual details?
And as a result, in basically no time flat, the world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
You're really not gonna give like any actual details about what happened. It's just, oh, bad thing happened. Everybody's like smashing stuff, wearing bear masks. And all the monuments have been replaced. Okay. All that build up is just like, oh yeah, it was a bad thing, and now the world sucks. That's it. Some bad stuff happened. Don't worry about it. Yeah, okay.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
Well, she lost her memory.
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Wonder if there's any way to like recover the memories though.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right?
Sure.
The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
That's really weird.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Good point.
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic.
I think the world ending is a great time to panic.
Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Do we trust these characters? Which characters specifically? Because believe it or not, we can trust Genocide Jill, actually, because she's so obsessed with Byakuya that she tells the truth if he tells her to. As for Junko, I mean, she's obviously something is wrong with her. I don't know. So I wonder, like, if she is responsible or if she just did this because the world ended. Like, I don't know. Like, this is some craziness.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Oh, well, I only have one option.
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Sure, illusion of choice and all that.
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
You sick in the head, girl. It's a different kind of disease.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Ooh, that's not good.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Damn.
Stop with these idiotic jokes.
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment?
Well, at least maybe this will knock him down a peg or 10.
You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Apparently not anymore, bro.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
But what if you didn't? What if you came to the school over a year ago? And you just lost that much of your memory.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
You lost the memory of it.
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
They've been here for at least a year. At least a year. So that's what happened. So they've lost at least a year's worth of memories. Wow.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Apparently not.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
What? I don't think what Juko's saying is fake. Okay, yeah, no. Wait, what happened to... Is she saying they've been here for 2 years?
Huh? 2 years ago?
Did she take away 2 years of memory? Is that what happened?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
They've been here for 2 years. But she erased their memory. What the hell? What? 2 years ago? What is... That means you lost 2 years worth of your memory.
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God. So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
She took away literally 2 years of going to this school.
How are we supposed to answer?
I've already figured it out!
Don't know what's going on anymore.
We have to answer something. Yes, I've already figured it out. Let me answer. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Juko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. The memory she took from us was your life at Hope's Peak.
I got it! If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
That also means none of them are underage, right? So, that might be that's good for all the artists out there.
No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
God, that is messed up, man. 2 years?
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That would really screw your brain up if you lost that much of your memory, right?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
Jeez, that would suck.
That's not possible!
It's the only explanation, bro. I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if that's the truth, then we have to accept it. Yeah, well, right, yeah. Anyway.
2 years
Okay.
worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
Yes, you could.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean,
it's absolutely
I haven't
possible.
gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
You have
This is
gone to
all
a
just
class.
Surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed, how freaking old am I?
That's a good question.
Everyone's so conflicted.
Okay, I think it's the lock. Yeah, he said he hasn't attended the class, but we had a notebook of his. I don't want to believe it, but I know there's evidence that reveals time and students we lost. Yeah, his notebook.
I could never lose. We've been living here for hell no. I mean, I haven't gone to the
Single.
Yes, you have.
No,
All right.
wrong. Hero, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
Because it's yours, bruh.
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's that? Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. What the? This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt! But how
That
is
confirms
this?
it.
I don't remember ever writing in this thing.
Because you lost your memory.
No, no way.
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I hope they explain like how they lost their memory, because that's what I want to know too.
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hero, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
Mm-hmm.
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
It also like explains all the photos like of students together that didn't actually like happen during the game.
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here!
I like this personality. I wish she would stay like this. You're a lot more likable this way, at least for me.
Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
What?
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on? How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago.
And you're not going to tell me what it is,
The
apparently.
biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
Ugh.
Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind.
Oh, come on.
Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
Then why are you still in it?
What are you talking about?
I like it when Kyoko makes that face too. The angry face.
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Okay. Where our memories come apart. She's talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories. You can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was at the entrance ceremony. No. Okay. I'm wrong. When he fainted then. When he fainted. Okay. Listen. I've got it. I'm smart. I got this.
I got it!
There we go.
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day. When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
So they did something to you like as soon as you first came to the school.
Wow, you still
like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess
Yeah.
it must have been something like that.
Are we gonna
After
explain
I
why that
passed
happened?
out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk.
Like you've been drugged or
I
something?
assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
Jeez.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You
Yep.
got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone. Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time.
Yeah, that explains all the photos and stuff.
Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other,
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
God, this is crazy.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Because there's everybody.
Yep, that's what they reveal. You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
That is so messed up. Jeez.
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
That is so messed up for real. Jeez, come on.
What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this!
I love you all so much.
Okay, I can relate to that, but my love for my friends involves locking them in places where they'll be safe. I don't actually want them to get hurt. Not permanently. You know, not permanently. Maybe, you know, in a fun way, but not permanently.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
Okay.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
Ultimate despair. All mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Sure.
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness.
What is I ask myself that a lot when I'm playing this game. Like, it's kind of crazy. I've been having fun with it though.
Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year.
Mm-hmm. And then
Because
whatever
after
this
that,
happened.
an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity.
What was it? I don't like not having an explanation.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end. And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
Is something just like made people go crazy? Like, cause I mean, like you go into like the second, like what the other part of the dorms, what was it? And like, it was all torn up. Like people had been murdering each other.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing.
That doesn't make sense either.
Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
What?
Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
But why?
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
So we're gonna have to like eventually like try to fix the world in the other games.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of related.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors.
Oh shit.
The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once.
Okay, let's pay attention.
So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter.
Okay.
That's right. It was transformed into a shelter.
That explains all the freaking boarded up windows and stuff, and like the vault door and all that craziness.
I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison. Do any of you know who that might have been?
The headmaster, right?
I got it!
Yeah, because
He's only been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
as we all know, in anime world, the people in charge of the schools have more power than anyone, like even more power than the government. That's just how it works in anime world.
He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise. To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
Jeez.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Okay.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Because you can't get out, right?
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school.
It's creepy.
So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
So like, they came to the school 2 years ago. They spent a year at the school, and then bad thing happened that we don't know about. And then they spent another year at the school after that, and then that's when they lost their memory, and all this craziness started. I think that's right.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Oh shit.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
Apparently so.
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work.
Or maybe building the shelter took a long time.
And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
But that doesn't explain like how is the school like full of guns and stuff? You know, because like, I mean, they don't have. Well, I mean, I guess their military has guns in Japan, but like if the world had ended, how do they get their hands on all that equipment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
Oh, Lord.
You let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
That is messed up.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because they're evil.
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
But do you think that will work?
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope.
That's a good thing.
So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
She set up the game. What the Mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world, that was when, like, is broadcasting it? Yeah, oh no, they're hanging us. This turned out to be a really long trial. 8? Oh. Hijack. Okay. There we go. See, I'm smart.
Now I understand.
I'm very smart.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing?
Okay, but like, you could just turn the TV off. Like, if I was living in some kind of like apocalyptic world and there were just like every channel was just like people murdering each other, I just wouldn't watch TV. I'd be a little busy because I'd be out in the woods. I'd be like hunting and surviving and all that. Like, modern TV be like, yeah, exactly. Like, if that was the case, I just wouldn't watch TV. I'd be out in the woods. Jeez.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure that's the case.
Are you serious? But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Jeez, yeah, I can imagine. They don't have no guns in Japan to fight back with.
Expelled them?
She means they got shot. Probably a lot of times.
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
Yep.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
I agree.
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
Jeez.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
Now it makes me feel like I want to kick somebody's ass.
You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
Survive out of spite because I'm a spiteful human being.
see, discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too. Like right fucking now.
Okay, but you underestimate the power of my spitefulness. My spitefulness could overpower either of those things. Truth full of despair. That's
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
yeah, pretty much.
And think about it.
Yeah.
You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
Jeez, that is really messed up.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
Okay, that's surprisingly level-headed for a psycho. Okay.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
Chill, bro. Chill.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me.
No, with crazy bitches, there's only one thing that does work. Brute force.
All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's no argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
That is true.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself,
That is true.
so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
It may be the truth, but I like the spite.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself?
This has been going a long time, at least this voice. Yeah. If I was trying to read this the whole time out loud, oh my gosh. I mean, I do like, reading the stuff because it's able to keep me talking and everything, but still, geez, this would be, oof. We've been over 3 hours now, but I want to get through this.
Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all gunners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true,
You don't like it?
I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you.
Attaboy.
For the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
You created the motivation. That's what that
And
counts.
that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Well, all the people that are left are not murderers, so obviously they're not the bloodthirsty ones.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple! You stole our memories, invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner! It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
Yeah, like this has been taking a long time.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
Alright, good night, Metal. Thanks for stopping by. Get plenty of sleep. You have over 400 hours in New Vegas. You could survive the apocalypse. Does that count? Does that actually count? Like, Fallout's a little unrealistic.
What?
Oh, great. Change the
You
rules, sure.
guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
Okay. What?
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
I mean, I'm sure you could find a way out.
She's saying
if you
she'll
really
let us
wanted to.
live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me and make your way to the outside world.
Charisma's already low, so you're already setting up your...
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb!
Oh, no.
Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down! Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Of course you do.
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I
Okay.
will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
But you don't know that
What
that's a
I'm saying
guarantee.
is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
That's kind of harsh. Yeah, but that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid.
Where's the option to just, like, I don't know, go ape and kick some ass, right? Rip some of those machine guns out of the ceiling.
It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right?
Well, not all of them did survive.
That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Okay, but Kyoko's like at the point where she doesn't care about her dad, so...
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
Alright, so we gotta pull on the power of friendship of anime.
Agent's
So,
gonna give in. Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair.
the power of friendship.
We're not gonna lose to
The
you.
power of friendship.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh?
Damn right.
Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope.
And your stupid life.
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair, that's not really living at all. All right. What do we got to work with? Pocketbook, group photo, play the cookie headmaster, e-handbook, locker notebook. Okay. Let's hear it through.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
But do we know if that's true or not? They're not saying anything. Okay.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
Okay, so I've got to... I don't think any of these...
What are
Okay.
you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Okay, so that's not a weak point. Okay. There's no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are despair. If I don't do something, everyone's going to be confused. Going to be consumed by despair. You claim there's no hope left in the world. If despair is contagious, like you say, then so is hope. I use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else. Okay, okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope,
Okay, so take his hope.
never give up.
Take his hope. Okay. Is that it?
If I were to die,
Because no one was
that
talking,
would
right?
be
But
the
there's still a
end of
weak
Hope's
point.
Peak Academy.
Shoot it.
Don't lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses
Okay,
are
I get it.
telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right?
Good point.
So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we?
Attaboy.
I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
That's right.
So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here.
Attaboy.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
Nice. Okay.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
I guess I gotta keep doing this.
If I were to die,
Just gotta do this for everybody.
That would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
Attaboy.
By the way, the air outside is totally
Okay.
polluted. The only reason we're up is thanks to the air purifier.
Alright. Come on, Hina.
Don't lose hope now.
We gotta give everybody a pep talk. Okay.
I've been thinking about all this. And I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm.
Atta girl.
That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Sure.
No. I think that's definitely what she'd say. Which is why Yeah! I've made up my mind!
There we go.
We won't give up.
Make it contagious,
As
like
long
you
as
said.
there's hope, we'll never give up.
Alright, fast forward.
That would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, at the communal life you've all been.
Bam.
Don't
Alright.
lose hope now.
We're gonna listen to everybody's power of friendship speeches.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting.
Okay, I can respect that.
Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
Yeah, I know.
We won't give up. As long as there's hope, we'll
Alright,
never.
I think he's the last one.
That would be the end. By the way, the only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all. I can keep on living! All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside.
Alright, hit it. There we go.
Don't lose hope now.
Come on, Byakuya.
You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you?
Yes. Because we need you to stop being a dick for once.
Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair.
Okay, I don't believe that, but I'll let you have this, okay?
But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Yeah, sure.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind.
That's a respectable goal.
Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
maybe you and Toko can have a bunch of psycho babies.
We'll never give up.
Okay.
If I were to die, that would be the end.
Fast forward. I think the last one's killed, isn't it?
The only reason is thanks to the air. Say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all can keep on living. All of you will have to.
You don't have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting.
I already said I would claim the mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
All right, boy. That's right, boy.
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
I want you to die. Come on, Kyoko.
Don't lose hope now.
The power of friendship. I think it's the last one.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
That's right.
I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything, does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck.
Really?
I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
I mean, he has done all the work. Like, he's the protagonist, but still.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
That's really cheesy, but yeah.
What the?
Yeah, there we go. You getting nervous now, huh?
What the hell are you?
Ultimate hope. Atta boy.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Oh, okay. You're a little more animated now.
Lame, 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 lame!
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Alright, what now? Are we ready? Oh, moment of truth. Okay. Oh, another one? Alright.
You suck! So uncool! You dare to stand against us? Hope is a joke. Who are you? Your idiocy ends here. You're gross. Suffer from despair.
I just love despair.
Jeez, you're so
suck.
creepy.
So uncool.
You're unbearable.
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair. Everything is pointless.
There we go. Alright. What's the final strike?
Despair
Ultimate hope.
into tomorrow.
Okay.
Hope keeps on going.
Okay. Yeah, the moment of truth. Play a rhythm game. Exactly.
I
Are we
refuse
done?
to give up. I refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You tell her, buddy.
I refuse to despair. Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
Attaboy.
What's going on?
You lost, honey. That's what it is. You lost.
What's happening?
The anime protagonist got to you. Aha! We did it. I'm sure there's probably like some cutscenes or something at the end, right? It's not just going to straight up end like this, I'm sure. Let's see. I got more money.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
I like that laugh a lot.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
Here it comes. That's always so funny.
The hell?
That's right.
Indeed.
You've lost, Junko.
I lost?
Yes! I lost me? No way, you did.
That's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Of course she doesn't. Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
There's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just...
Huh?
totally the best!
What? What? What is up with that face? She really is messed up. Huh?
So this is despair.
Look at that. Look at that face she's making. Jeez. We came to this school 2 years ago. Created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
I know, right, bro? I know. To come this far and fail at the very end
True despair.
is the most ultimate despair. So she's getting off to this no matter what. Jeez. What are you talking about? Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately, this once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's my first and last colossal despair, here at the moment of death. Is she actually going to die, though, or is she going to end up like being a bad guy in the next game? Because, I mean, there's 2 more games after this. To have the chance to taste the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I am so hopelessly happy right now. Jeez.
Huh?
Is she Yes, she's very obviously enjoying this.
Anyway.
So are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. That laugh is so great. This is like the main menu music. We gotta be getting to the end now.
Hey.
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
However.
But the same is true of hope and the power of friendship. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
No.
Stop it, stop. I hate those faces you're making. See, those awful looks causes me nothing but pain. She's like complete opposite of normal people.
There's one last thing.
Alright, if you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. Just like any other bad guy. I'm almost done, though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Yeah?
It can't be.
Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Damn, she really messed up, isn't she? She's going for the... Okay. look. Okay, like, but like that pure like psychosis right there, like in her eyes, like that's the look that I like to see. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know why, but that I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful.
At least she's not dying like a bitch. Like I hate it when a bad guy dies like a bitch. Like when a bad guy like goes out like still sticking to their guns or whatever, like that's a respectable bad guy.
Even a tenth of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth.
Jeez.
Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last.
Oh Lord.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
All right, what's gonna happen? Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. I do like Yandere. I like Yandere very much. I'm a bit of one myself for my friends. I just don't want to hurt them permanently. You know, that's all. I'm a little different. I'm not that violent. Not like homegirl here. What the? Oh, it's a circus. Okay. The ultimate punishment. Is she going through all of them? What? Oh, is she gonna go through all of them at the same time or something? It's okay. Excavator. And she okay. She's really into this. Okay. Blast off, and how is she surviving all of these at the same time? What? Oh, look at that grin. Jeez. Oh, all right. Okay, I guess she did get got. Okay. All right, so she went all of that just to get squashed. Okay. Wait a minute. Emergency over what? Emergency override. She's not dead, isn't she? She's gonna come back in the next game. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Chapter 6. The end. You received the Monokuma hair tie present. Oh, am I still getting presents? Save, yes. Yes. Now what? But even after saying it was all over, it's not over. It's never all over. It's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Epilogue. Goodbye, Despair High School. All right. Let's hope. I hope this epilogue isn't too long because it's been 3.5 hours. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. Okay. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said just that, just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
You never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's going to make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us out of here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe?
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam them so far up. Oh, and she swaps back. Where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? That means me and Master can get married. I don't think he wants to marry you. I don't think he wants to give you a baby either.
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
Don't worry, I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks
serious.
maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said on about the world was a lie. And on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. I guess so. Let's go. And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
in other words,
The act of searching for hope to try and find it. That by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward, no matter what trouble you may fall into.
am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell it out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe we should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go. I'm sure he doesn't
you
want
got
that.
it.
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
What are you going to do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. If there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. If there's no road, you got to build one. Creation, fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be?
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yashihiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin. I just want to get out and see what happens next.
Woo!
Thanks, Hina. You totally opened my eyes. Personal space, buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. We can get out of here and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. So what can we do? You're anime protagonists, you're gonna be fine. No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything. All right.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Atta girl.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know.
All right.
I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
Still gotta be so smug even when you're trying to be nice.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me. And the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
really don't know what to say.
Then just get out there.
I guess we graduated?
Sure, let's go with that. Push the button. Looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. Push that button harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Alright, okay. It's like a vault door. We're leaving the, it's gonna be like Fallout out there. We're leaving the vault. Is it just gonna cut out? It's gonna go to like a white screen. I'm not gonna see anything, right? Is that what it's gonna be? White screen. You gotta come back for the next game to see what happens. Is that what's gonna happen? We're at a black screen. Ah, yep, there it is. You gotta go to the next game to see what happens. That's how it is. Can I like make it fast forward or anything? I wonder if there's anything after the credits. I don't actually want to sit here and wait if it's really long credits though. Honestly. Okay, well. That's the end. That's the end. I'm sure there's probably some kind of teaser at the ending, but let's see. If this takes forever, then I don't want to wait for it, honestly. Staff. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. We're going through everybody. Okay. This is gonna be a while. So then, in that case, we're gonna go back to my thing. There we go. Okay. Well, this was fun. I enjoyed the game quite a lot, actually. So thanks everybody that stuck around. This is a long stream. It was going on 4 hours. That's one of the longer ones so far. This is fun. Thanks for everybody that has been here. And if you're watching this as a recording, I'm glad you still watched. You should come by live sometime. Turn on the notifications so you know when I'm live. I guess next stream will be Thursday, same time and place. I don't know. Should I jump right into the second game, or should I play something else for just a time or two? I'm definitely gonna play the second game. I don't know, but should I like jump straight into it? Should I do something different just for a little break? I don't know. Tag me on Twitter. Let me know. Oh, thank you, Purple Marine. I am glad you saw me on. I'm glad you saw me on Twitter too. Hope you come back. Come back to all of these. We're gonna have a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll post something on Twitter before the next stream. Like, should I jump in the second game, play something different for a little while? We'll see. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. This has been great. Thank you everyone that has a lot of people started watching on Twitch, and the people that have moved over to YouTube with me. Thank you. This has been so much fun. Tell your friends about me. Bring some more friends to lock in the friendship basement. This has been fun. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Same time, same place. I'm gonna go to sleep because I have a real job that I have to go to tomorrow, and it's gonna be exhausting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I will see about that Persona 5 as well. But yeah. Thanks, guys. It's been a blast. I will see you next time. Be there. Bye.